need some competition out here. Come on.
The other they have to do that. Our people don't. For those of you who have been sitting back and wondering, like, what the heck happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine? We got some more information on what's been going on with Tekashi 6ix9ine, and apparently it's not very good. Now, according to allhiphop.com, Tekashi 6ix9ine is struggling to make ends meet, and he lives in fear of his life. Now, I mean, we seen him, flaunting when he first came out. Even going back and forth, with a lot of rappers, before he went in and recently after he came out. But since then, he's gotten kind of quiet. He's taken himself out of the public spotlight, and it seems like things are slowing up for him. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying that he is dead broke in terms of dead broke that we know, but he's really struggling right now. Right? This is his quotes. He actually had some quotes and did an interview. Now, 6ix9ine still has a publishing deal, right? But they said his royalty account remains unrecouped due to his enormous advances he accepted. So he is not receiving any income from the agreement, right? Now, he also goes on to say that, the shows have slowed up due to COVID and other things. He's not really hitting a lot of shows anymore. Now, he goes on to say, right now, I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't know if I can ever command the kind of advances I was paid before my arrest, 6ix9ine said, right? Now, the COVID-19 pandemic ruined his lucrative touring career, as I just said. He pretty much went on to say that was a significant factor of him getting income. And I think at some point in time, it was rumored that he was making upwards of $100,000 or more per show. I mean, you're doing, 10, 30, maybe 40 of those a year. You do the math. That's multi-millions of dollars that's left on the table now. To make matters worse, right, 6ix9ine said he has no concerts booked, none at all booked for 2022. Now, according to 6ix9ine, he said the income that he does receive supports himself, his 2 infant children, and their mother, in addition to his brother as well. Now, the rapper made the shocking revelation in a sworn declaration to Judge John P. Cronan, who was trying to determine the amount of damages 6ix9ine may have to pay for his involvement in the robbery of 2 people back on April the 3rd, 2018. Now, remember these 2, it was a robbery that happened, and he filmed it right now. 2 Wozer brothers, the Wozer actually and Dozer, claim that the rap star traumatized them and ruined their lives after members of the 9 Trey gangster blood robbed them. And that was a case of mistaken identity. Now, the rapper was a passenger in an SUV with 9 Trey members, Kafano, Shotty Jordan, and Drama Butler. They held up people, and they thought that they were affiliated with Jay Prince's Rap A Lot Records, and it was the wrong people. Now, 6ix9ine stayed behind and filmed the whole incident in broad daylight in the Midtown Manhattan. Now, the rapper actually posted the footage on his Instagram account, and it went viral as soon as he posted, if you guys can remember that. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Shotty, and Drama were eventually convicted of the robbery, other numerous charges for racketeering with the 9 Trey Bloods. We all know about that, especially if you've been following this channel, you know that. Now, 6ix9ine could lose millions over this robbery, right? It's coming back to haunt him now. Wanzer and Doja, the 2 guys that were robbed, say that they lost their careers due to the incident. Now, the pair said they have suffered severe psychological damage at the hands of 6ix9ine and the 9 Trey Bloods, right? They also said they live in fear of Tekashi 6ix9ine and his former gang, although the rapper admitted to the judge he shares the same concerns. Now, 6ix9ine himself is saying that he lives in fear of retaliation of the 9 Trey Blood gangster because he ratted on him. He snitched on him after running around with him, poking out his chest. 6ix9ine goes on to say, it will surely bankrupt me in a way from which I will never recover, to permanent detriment and hardship of a family members who rely upon me 6ix9ine said. So pretty much coming out saying like, all right, if I got to pay up these couple of $1,000,000, it's going to really, put me out of the game. Now you got to remember, again, these shows are big. Now you can make money from music, you can make money from streaming, but your show money is where you're going to get that bulk money. And a lot of these people, they never stop touring. They never, ever, ever stop touring. I mean, you got people that was around in the 90s that's still touring. So that money is always generating, as well as other things that they can, merchandise, sales, streams. It's a whole big gamut of things you can make money from in touring. If a guy's making $150,000 a show, $50,000, $30,000 a show, that's an income that could be relied upon for him to continue to pay his bills and take care of his team, managers, lawyers, family, and whatnot. Now, if you take the bulk of somebody's income out, and it just ain't popping for him like that no more. 'Cause to me, that's what the whole thing was anyway with 6ix9ine. You come in with this rah stuff, dissing people, and it's reflected in your music, and people was enjoying his music at one point, but it comes a point in time where all that runs out. Like, what do you have after that? Now, I'm not saying he couldn't reinvent himself and maybe do some Latino music or a different type of genre or something and reinvent himself, but nobody's ever going to take you serious with that rah type of music. And not even that, more so that image that he portrayed. Once you come out like that, you got to kind of maintain it in order to keep, that audience. Because remember, people, they were tuning in to see that. They were tuning in to see him go at Dirk. They were tuning in to see him go at Jay Prince and show up on people's blocks at 3 o'clock in the morning and keep trolling. That's what people was tuning into. Like, as soon as he got out, he probably had like 5 million people waiting to hear him troll, waiting to hear him go at people. If he comes on here and he's nice and he's mild-mannered and he comes on there with a suit, he's going to lose a large percentage of his audience, and quite frankly, I'm not saying that I'm sad for him. I'm not saying, because at the end of the day, this dude, confused a lot of people. Even though a lot of people say we knew that he was fake, but at the end of the day, he confused a lot of people. He had these brothers that put their life on the line for him, whatever they was doing, regardless, not condoning none of that. And the next thing you know, when you get in the pinch now, you turn them in and make them out like they was the bad guy. Like, nah, all of y'all was doing some bad shit. You should have went down on your sword. But that's another day, and we'll talk about that. And we done talked about that 100 million times on here. And we do know about Whack 100 has came out numerous times and said that he is now managing 6ix9ine. And to me, that's a credibility move, because you remember he came out, he did a song with Nicki, right? And I think a song with Akon, right? And after that, industry ain't really been rocking with him like that. Now, if he doesn't snitch, if none of this happens, he's a huge star right now. He's way bigger. But the fact that the industry's not really dealing with him, people don't want to book him, probably simply because, not even because of the numbers that he'll bring out, because of the fear factor of the retaliation. People are just not touching him, and that could change. It might not. So, I believe 50% of this. I believe that, yeah, his money's probably slowing up a little bit, but he's definitely still got plenty and a lot more income coming in. But I'm going to digress on this one, man. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this particular story. Make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored, and make sure you guys share this video. It's your boy, O God, over and out. Peace.